Kaistoy gelago ye chantno e moj kondo chi natano ne ba minister ing Musalia Mudavadi ne gora ko minister in ministry ne ba tliandi type ne matne ke ba sanga stakeholders te terteren to ye tanat ne ba kalieta in county ne ba Nairobi olen mun tan ko ta kingeya ke go sigong te ke ba we gunit ne ba kaliet ene met ne ba DRC Congo ko sup ke ang Mudavadi go ma go get stage ba ron jinge misit agora go megi ke ba bi ke ba emet ne ba Congo kai mu te ka satane ge mu ko taigeya ya uti chanta che ba ne bagalia to lega magole nyalu ene matune ke ba Africa go namge euna ko re tagenge ne ba ge chengwandu tet ne ba kipchulia.
Kenya will continue working closely with neighboring countries, regional blocs and the international community in finding a lasting solution to the ongoing conflict in Eastern DRC for the prosperity and welfare of the Congolese nationals in the affected regions. Even as ministers, as the ministers received the report of the Chiefs of Defense Forces, we wish to draw the attention to the important issue of finalizing the task of forming the panel of facilitators. We should not spend too much time debating names. The situation is dire. We need to overcome this as ministers, and our heads of state are actually waiting for our recommendations. We can't keep on kicking the can down the road. We need to make some recommendations and have them to move forward to the next stage. So I would just say that please apply yourselves to this particular issue. And it is important that when we get to Harare, we can conclude on this matter, and the recommendations can go to the heads of state. This is important because we also want the support of the African Union on this matter.
Kamitin into Yanatan Minister Neba Defense, so Ipanto ya, and Minister in Ministry Not Neba Maswiki of Nyotina, Beatrice Ascolale, Imit Mudavadi, when a chabota imit Kenya, and Tetutikibagi Ngalala, I gave Kaliet in Quenot Neba Kundi Shikata Tit Chindoza in a mit Neba Congo.
We all want to recognize that the situation in DRC is dire, Eastern DRC. So far, it's estimated that there are over 7,000 civilian fatalities, and so far about 700,000 persons have been displaced. And this has led to a very serious humanitarian crisis in DRC, Eastern DRC. We also need to acknowledge that the continued fighting in Eastern DRC has the potential of spilling over into the neighboring countries and destabilizing the entire Great Lakes region and turning into a wider regional war if not addressed urgently. We note that the M23 occupation in southern Kivu has resulted in mass displacement of approximately 40,000 Congolese nationals fleeing to Burundi for refuge. We also want to state that the progress of the joint EAC SADC summit outcomes by the appointment, and this is something that we will finalize, but there were proposals, if you remember, that we broaden the panel of facilitators because it has largely been Uhuru alone. And there were proposals that this be broadened.